Oh, it's an alpha. Oh, I was not aware of that. It's weird, isn't it? How, like, alpha is generally considered better than beta. Like, alpha, like the alpha of an animal pack, like an alpha wolf, being like the biggest one and the one in charge. And yet alphas, in terms of games, are always inherently worse than the betas, because the betas are more developed. Isn't that bizarre? Never mind, I'm prattling on about meaningless rubbish. Let's get on with the game. This is nice. Why am I floating off into the sky?
Beautiful. So peaceful. I could stay for hours admiring this view. Here, with you.
That I'm afraid I can't afford that. Using my eyes is very expensive. Runs the battery down. Giddy aunt, calm down. It's only fresh air. I think my character is a bit of a party pooper. Never mind. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to something called... Oh, it's gone again. Why can I not return the name of a game in my mind for at least 5 seconds? Something called First Dose... No, Wild Dosed First Session. That's what it's called, which I think may have something to do with going a bit balmy. But, never mind. Scenery is nice, but nothing very
Is it
exciting.
me, or are you grumpy today?
Well, I've just been jaded by these soft cyber drugs. They are boring. Sorry, I worked like crazy to be able to afford this session. It must have affected my mood. Okay, so is this like a sort of dystopian reality? People are going into as like a peaceful escape world rather than facing reality.
Let's enjoy this little paradise. We will have plenty of time to discuss our financial problems once we get back to Eleftheria.
Okay, explore the island. Oh, giddy aunt. New objective, follow the trail. Where's Nora? Other than, dead underground thanks to Kellogg. That's not an outdated reference. Thank goodness I have got some very fluffy calves, it seems. I can't look down and see them, but, goodness. Goodness. Okay, this is actually quite pretty. Very pretty indeed. Okay, or at least it was before the banshees started wailing. I'm guessing this is the trail. Got a little bit off fence. Moving at a good pace, I must... Do I have some sort of, like, face shield on, or do I just have an absolutely enormous nose and chin? I really hope that this game actually does have a reflection for my character in a mirror, so that I can actually admire why the hell somebody grew a tree in the middle of the road. But actually figure out what exactly is going on with my face, which is something I've been trying to do for many a year without much success. But this is very pleasant. It's also struck me that this is probably the first game I've ever played that's got a windmill in it. How bizarre and strange. Yeah, you'd imagine after all these years I'd have played a game with a windmill in it before, but never mind. This is quaint. This reminds me of,
Do you
Just
think
Cause.
there are still places like this on Earth? Could you imagine living that way? In a little house lost in the woods?
Sounds nice, doesn't it? Sadly, the housing prices in this place aren't going to allow that. You never know, nature reserves are now off limits. I had a hard time understanding why I paid for this. Just me and you and nature. Yes, indeed. Gideon. I like that some of the options are really, really grumpy. I like that. I like being allowed to be grumpy instead of always telling me to stop being grumpy. This is a bit weird, though, a bit sort of depressing if they're blocking off all of the nice places of the world.
That would be wonderful.
It would be oh goodness, I don't know what this means. Do you know what this is? This is brilliant. Right, this is absolutely brilliant because Gideon, this makes me sound really 21st century, doesn't it? I downloaded an app for just this problem. Because I got sick of not being able to read stuff in games because it's in languages I don't understand. It says, but that will probably never happen. Oh, isn't this app brilliant? Gideon. At least now I can translate things. Maybe one day.
Meantime, let's enjoy fresh air.
Continue. I wasn't stopping you, but never mind. Empathy gain +1. Okay, seriously, what is that howling noise? It's like an awful screeching noise. As if someone's using some kind of angle grinder that hasn't been oiled in about 5 centuries. But what was that about an empathy game? Do I get different stats? And I can boost different ones depending on the dialogue choices that I make? What is that? That looks like a great big sort of dough monster off in the distance. Right, never mind. We'll come back to the massive dough monster in the distance in a minute. Oh, boats. Oh, cool. I like boats. Okay. Now we're on Easter Island, apparently. Evening, mate. How's it going? Get on. Are they really this big? I've never seen one in real life. Yeah, so can I go use different dialogue options in order to boost different statistics? And maybe...
It's getting late. I think we should go home.
And maybe like get different endings to the game depending on what I've done. Good, this session was getting boring. It goes so fast, it's so frustrating.
That's why you work hard, to give us moments like this.
Yay, it's so nice, it's so pleasant, working my entire life away in order to get, like, 10 seconds of pleasure before I die. Right, so I was just accepting the existential misery of my life. What's with all of the, is this just sunshine? I feel like this is some sort of mustard-flavoured miasma.
Fresh air, logging out.
Logging out? No, you're going to say something like, happiness. Expiring. Hello, friend. It's a jelly baby, all growed up. I mean, that's probably what they would look like, isn't it? Yeah. I don't even want to know what I'm looking at, frankly. I leave that for somebody else to work out. Fresh air, let nature come. Deep fried, street murky jerky. Okay. This is the weird shop. Access denied. Yes, by all of this dirt, which is stopping the door from opening, but that's beside the point. Why are all of these people so static? Why aren't they moving? Because I'm clearly relatively well animated, looking at my shadow.
I know what you're about to do. Is there anything I can say to make you change your mind?
Okay. My mind is going to many different places. I'm assuming that me and this Nora woman are in some kind of relationship, and let's not even go where my brain is going, because frankly that's quite revolting. I want to try it just once, and then probably scream I never want to do it ever again. I can no longer support this simulated freedom. At each session, my frustration grows. I have no idea what to say. Is this me then? Well, no, it can't be me, because I'm me, presumably. So maybe this is Nora then? I don't know. I want to try just once.
I hope you won't regret it. Do you even know what you're getting into?
No. No, because the game hasn't explained it. It's because I don't know that I want to try. We will discover this together. Yes, that seems reasonable. Talk to the dealer. Oh, I see. I'm round the back of the bins in Ipswich and I'm getting myself all done up. I see. Evening, mate. How's it going? Yes, evening. Right, okay. Sorry, I was just teleported back to the world of ancient Lego video games back when nobody spoke in English. How can I help you? It depends on what you're selling. Requires aggressiveness. You don't seem to sell veggies. Can we talk business now? Requires observation. Your customers aren't discreet. Now let's not waste time. So I got +1 to my empathy. Were there speech options I could have used to get like the aggressiveness or the observation if I'd been an absolute arse to everybody? Depends on what you're selling. What do you want? The strongest stuff you have. My AI and I would like... My AI and I. Ha 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 ha. Giddy aunt. Give me the strongest stuff you have, or we'd like to spice up our lives. So is Nora some kind of AI companion of mine then, rather than a human being? Whatever the strongest stuff you've got. If you want to play it hard, here is what you seek. Have a good time, but don't complain if you get hurt. Is there going to be some sort of monetary reimbursement for this?
In 3, 2, 1. Injection.
Well, that was just the beginning. Okay. What? This product is not approved by the Virtual Drugs Federation. Use it at your own risk. Any damage caused to your neural implant while using this product will void your warranty and will not be covered by any insurance. Oh gosh, it's like Musk's brain implant has already got here. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your implant? Yeah, why not?
A new customer. Welcome to Wilders. By starting this session, you made the first step into a world with endless possibilities.
Good for me. I like how your little picture looks a tiny bit like a playing card. What is this weird accent? Excuse me, but are you French? I think this game has some sort of French connections because it's like the disclaimers at the beginning about like epilepsy and things were in English and both French. And I think that that bit near the house was up in French.
I guess I'm speaking to a true connoisseur. I can always hide my face, but it's not easy to hide my accent. Now, as I don't want to spoil your experience, I'll let you explore this area. Have fun.
Thank you. That's very nice of you, Gideon. Where the hell am I? Okay, right. This is weird. Whoa. Okay, I'm getting a lot of different vibes. Like a spaceship. Slight Alien Isolation vibes for some reason due to like the structure of the corridors, but also asynchronous as well a little bit. Oh well, never mind. What the hell? Is it like a platforming experience then? Am I going to need to like wander around all these areas and like jump around? See like weird different
there is no more
things?
electricity. You may be in a virtual world. You have to supply all these servers. There should be some power left in the backup generator. You won't be able to miss it. It's a lever located under a panel with a big lightning bolt on it.
Right. Here's a question. If this is a virtual world of my own creation, surely I can do whatever I want. Surely we don't need a generator and some gas. Surely we don't need a door with a lightning bolt on it. Surely I can just will it into existence. Or is that not quite how these things work?
Okay,
Evening,
I have to
friends.
confess, you're not alone. Can't wait to meet your new friends. Be patient. That moment will come soon enough.
Okay, that sounded the tiniest bit malevolent, but never mind. So who is that little fellow scampering around? Can I jump off here? Yes, I can. I didn't think it was going to let me do that. Okay, I apologise. Where the hell have I come from? Over here. Right, fantastic. That wasn't my intention. I apologise. Okay, so I need to explore the area and restore power so that we can get whatever the hell is in there going again. What's that? Potted plant? A virtual potted plant? 2 virtual potted plants. What's that buzzing noise? It's like a radio that's out of tune. Most bizarre. Okay. Oh, here we are. A fuse box. This seems a hell of a lot less futuristic than everything else in here, but never mind. It's the joy of free assets or whatever. Yay! I think. I don't know. Oh, hang on. What's that? It's like a man with a big stick. Oh, and there are my little green friends from before. Many of them, indeed. They look like they're waiting to go through some little turnstile. Who's this person? He looks like a samurai warrior or something. Yeah, I guess I'll get on with it. Goodness. I have no idea what's about to happen. Ooh, evening.
Don't say hello. Well, it seems by turning the power back on, you allowed shop of fruit people to escape. I'd like to tell you that it was planned, that everything's under control, but I'm not a good liar, so we'll just live with it. You should be able to leave now.
Yay! Hooray, okay. Why do I want to leave this place? Didn't I come here in the very first place because I wanted to be in this place? Because I was like bored of the nature or whatever it was that I was looking at before? I mean, this is I mean, it's different. I ain't gonna say it's better. I'm gonna say it's different. Okay, so this door's open now.
By the way, don't forget you can jump.
Yes, I already know that because I jumped off the wall. I jumped off the floor, is what I meant to say. Now, can I get back? Yeah, I just want to get back down here. I just want to have a look at this. Is this anything of importance? No, this is just a fancy looking ornament. Okay then, fair enough. Speaking of fancy, this music's very fancy, isn't it? Very, very bizarre and unusual indeed. So where am I going? I'm going there. Oh dear. Right, that's better. Thank you. Okay, and now I've got these weird platforms. Okay, can I like sprint? No, I can't. I can just jump about that far. Brilliant. This is going to be a little more difficult than I'd initially anticipated, but... Oh, it's in passing all over again. Okay, there we go. Do I do not have a sprint, do I? Because there's no control scheme to this game. Oh, okay. I think you can press Q. Q makes me seem to go a bit faster. I don't know. The area isn't long enough for me to perform any kind of controlled experiment. Okay, right, come on. Yay, we managed it. Okay, right. This bit over here looks straight enough in order to perform some tests. Okay. You people aren't gonna like me, are you? Okay, can I run at all? I can crouch. That doesn't really help, and I can press X in order to look right, but Z doesn't make me look left. Okay. I've many questions and 0 answers. And I have an inventory as well. I didn't realise that. Okay, that's kind of cool. Over here, you say? Alright, I'll give it a shot. And fail miserably. Right, giddy aunt. I wasn't expecting a platforming exercise, and I really think a platforming exercise needs to allow me to sprint. There's no control scheme for this game, which makes it inordinately difficult to figure out what I'm doing. It's like, sometimes I seem to go faster. Is it because I'm just... Is it just because I'm moving longer? Oh, shush. Is it pressing shift? Like, pressing shift seems to make me run slower. Yes, it's like, sort of like toggling a run. Okay, I think I've got the run toggled on now. So let me see if I can be any more successful this time. Yay, it worked. And now there's a wolf, because of course there is. Born to be wild. That sounds like some sort of pretentious thing that somebody would write on a cosmetics product. Now what? As somebody with absolutely no experience of tripping, I can make no predictions. Except now I seem to have 100 nanobots that are going to do something for me. I can stick my ear to the wall in order to hear some freakalicious tunes, but that is about the size of it. Yeah, so it's like you don't hold shift to sprint, you just press it. Most bizarre. This is reminding me of a handful of games I've played before that have had these sort of foresty areas in, sort of like these snowy, misty landscapes. Some of them have been quite good and some of them have been quite terrible. But so far this is proving to be quite interesting. I have to confess I haven't got a clue what's going on in any of it, but it seems quite interesting. Aha! There is a wolf, and I've now phased through a box and a tree. Good for me, I'll put it on my CV at once. Hello, doggy.
Whoa, you just run into a member of the pack. Lucky guy. It's a bit my own VIP club. My best customers. However, don't be surprised they snub you. They're a bit haughty. This is what it takes to belong to the elite. If you continue to consume my DAP, and believe me, I'll make sure that this is the case, you will also be able to join the pack.
Okay. You mean I have to keep on buying the stuff that you're peddling, and then eventually you'll allow me some sort of brownie points to join your special club? Is this going to involve me turning into a wolf?
Green lights? Wondering what this is? Well, me too. The shady guys you saw earlier started to build this stuff everywhere. It's pretty, but in reality, it's a pain in the ass. It sucks up my memory. The memory I had to borrow? Yes, that's it. With the suite of my keyboard. So you are going to shut them all off for me. I'm not running a charity here. If they need a server, they just have to pay a host.
Okay. Computer technology, internet stuff. Going to pretend like I know what I'm well, no, I'm going to pretend like you know what you're talking about. Can I have this? Yes, I can. Goodness, I have a thing. Presumably this will heal me if I get injured, if I can remember what the crouch button is again. There we are. Do I have that in my inventory now? Yes, I do. Hooray. Is this some sort of like a karma system? Like Fallout had? Back when Fallout had that. And I can make myself like better? Or not? I don't know whether like the empathy and the aggressiveness, like empathy, if you plus to that, it like moves more one way or the other, and then that makes you like a nicer person, or the aggressiveness makes you like a more of a nasty person maybe? I don't know. But somebody very short lives here, one presumes. Maybe it's just a doghouse. Hello? Is there any... Okay, what the hell just happened to me? Okay, something a bit freaky goes on when I go near this thing, and I can't seem to get into this as a gingerbread house. So, we'll leave that to one side for a minute. And now here's something out of Subnautica. Right, okay, let's head up here and turn off this flashing beacon. You know, actually, now that I think about it, I was referencing before that I've played a couple of games that looked like this before, with this very, very similar type of environment. Now I think about it, they also had sort of radio towers off in the distance, which had a red blinking light at the top of them, and you had to go and interact with them. So again, this scene seems very similar to things I've done before. Okay. Slippery. I like that. Space, put away. Put away what? It's a ladder. I can't put it away, can I? You got a pocket big enough to hold this? That I'd like to see. Idiot. Okay, can I shut this down?
Beacon 1 deactivated.
Yay! I did the thing. Now my French friend will be slightly less cheesed off about all of the server that's being used.
The sense of accomplishments washed over him. He did it. There were more left, but he was already working the path that will make him a hero.
Okay, thanks for narrating my life. I see somebody has aspirate. What?
What kind of shit am I saying? You're no hero. You're just a fucking junkie, forced to follow the orders of a wild guy during his virtual trip. Now, will you kindly deactivate the next beacon? Thanks in advance. Regardless.
I'd like to know how you succeed in triggering my voice. Only the vital functions of the neural implant have access to these instructions.
Believe me, my sweetheart. From now on, I'm a vital function.
I'm not your sweetheart.
Kitty, yeah. Okay, I've got many questions. For starters, am I going to witness some sort of a fight between Nora and the French captain? Secondly, why is there a stop sign in the middle of nowhere? I suppose I'd better stop. Stop for what? I don't know. Stop to wonder why there's a gap in the shadow. Kitty, it's going to take me forever to get up this hill. Oh well, never mind. Yes, next question I have, among the many.
Warning.
Why is my health gone down?
Unstable memory segment.
That's a prime we're using other servers' memory. If you get to an empty area, watch out. That's a bad sign.
I agree, it is a bad sign. Its shadow doesn't work properly. Are you trying to tell me I can't go this way, basically? Like, I shouldn't be headed in this direction? You're trying to tell me I'm like at the edge of the world? Well, that's nice. It's got a... Oh, well, that's why my health went down. Because I slipped on something. Right, well, the sign did say it may be slippery. Didn't say I may kill you in the process. But, okay, thank you. I hadn't freaking noticed. It's only like 10 stories tall with a massive green bauble on the front. Right, let's shut this down.
Beacon 2 deactivated.
So I don't think Nora's saying that by her own consent.
What or who these weird figures are. We call them the offliners. These are guys who saw that noticing to me was a good idea. So they got stuck in their session until their relatives, someone from medical staff, or even worse, a creative
Okay,
ended up forcibly disconnecting them. Because of that, in the real world, they become vegetables. Their mind is trapped here, so to get revenge, they have fun disconnecting honest people like you. Yes, you. You seem like an honest guy, so try to keep away from them, will you?
Okay. This is... I tell you, I am going to have to look up the names of the games that I've played that are so similar to this, because they are freakishly similar, because they also contain characters, mysterious characters with sort of searchlight faces that wandered around and you had to avoid. How bizarrely similar. I don't know, maybe they're made by the same developer and I just never realised it, and this is like a more advanced version of the project and they're using a similar sort of backbone, like a similar environment and gameplay mechanic, and they're just building up a mysterious story around it, in which case that's fantastic. Because what I saw previously was never very good, hence why I never published it. But okie dokie. Let's head up here and see what we can find. Well, what we'll find is another green flashing bauble. No prizes for that one. Okay. Seems we've almost reached the top of the mountain. Which I guess is a normal sort of place you'd put a beacon, I suppose. That way it would get plenty of good signal. Okay, I was about to say, I don't know why these disconnected offline people would be interested in building these things, what purpose they would serve, but, oh, another health kit. I'd completely forgotten I'd got one of these. I should probably use it at some point. What's with the massive gun? Right, might I just pose that question? What's up with the massive gun?
Beacon 3 deactivated.
Who was this designed to shoot at?
Have you chosen a standard AI voice for your implant? I ask that because she has a bit of a naughty tone. I love it.
I use one of the models that comes standard with the Gamma class implants built by Ruken Shinazuki. However, slight random variations are made during the initial setup to ensure a unique experience for each user.
Oh, but you answer to me directly? That's cool. I like a lady who takes charge.
You shouldn't project your fantasies onto a synthetic voice, you pervert.
You take it this way.
I dream of the Capetian every night. If I had a body, I'd
Oh,
like to rub
gosh.
against him.
Oh, someone get me a bucket!
How did you do that?
Calm down, my beauty. A magician never reveals his tricks.
Ew. Okay, my giddy aunt. It's like, please, I know I make, I make terrible jokes all the time about, oh gosh, I really didn't want to go down here. No, I wanted to go up here. Oh yeah, I can jump, I forgot about that. Come on, come on! If this was, oh giddy aunt, if this was Skyrim, I'd have no trouble at all. Never mind, I'll have to go the long way around. Yeah, like, I know I make terrible jokes, terrible sex jokes all the time, but come on, this is just weird. AI alien voices, you have to ask consent from them as well, alright? Okay, right, where the hell am I going? I feel like I've got these in completely the wrong order, and that one by the gun was meant to be the last one. But never mind, I think if I go around, sort of like round the back of this mountain, I'll get back to where I want to be, closer to the other two beacons that have yet to be picked up. Okay, right. Are you gonna notice me, or are you just gonna let me wander by? No, it seems he's alright. After spending so long in a virtual world staring at a screen, his eyes have gone completely ruined, and he can't see you from 2 feet in front of him. Excellent. I could be talking about the offliner, or I could be talking about myself. Both would be quite accurate descriptions. Let's hope all that time spent sat on my butt with a VR headset on me hasn't diminished my running capacity. Seems to have diminished theirs though, so I'm quite grateful about that anyway. Yes, I really feel like this world is structured. I should have dealt with those other beacons sooner. Give me a minute and I'll find the other beacons and we'll get them shut down. Don't tell me I just mistook an offliner for one of the beacons I'm supposed to be searching for. I didn't, did I? I'm not that stupid. No, I'm not. Good. Thank goodness for that. If there's only two things in this world that are more disparate to each other, it would certainly be the people that are trying to kill me and the only things that are going to get me alive. Okay, so they were directly behind me and I just never noticed. Okay, that's good. Excellent observational skills on my part. Okay, there's one over there, like behind that mountain, but I'm not entirely sure I'm going to reach that unless I can maybe go around the back there, because that mountain comes down along there. So maybe I could slip in round the back. Yes, past that structure, whatever that is. Yeah, this is definitely where I started from. I must have just been looking off in that direction and never noticed that there was a beacon behind me. Oh, no, it was literally right next to where I started and I just never paid any attention whatsoever. Hooray!
Beacon 4 deactivated.
Okay, let's spice things up a bit.
You've already tried
You
that with
managed
my
to reach your next
secretary.
beacon in less than 30 seconds. I have a surprise for you.
Will there be cake?
We have no time for this. Tick tock. The clock is ticking. You have to run now.
I am doing my best in the whole running department. I really wish whatever that is, it would stop happening. What's with all this weird technology? Also, there's no chance on earth I'm going to manage this.
Let me help you. Oops. I'm sorry.
That didn't help much. I don't think.
There you go. You will stop pissing me off.
I'm trying.
Sorry, but it feels good. Well done. You did not do too badly. I still have three
Right.
more to ask you. Although, it's not like you have a choice.
No,
Did you
no,
notice
let's
the
just be honest
yesterday?
about that.
I
What,
think
you mean
they're
this
hiding
one?
over there. So we're gonna take them by surprise and scare the living daylights out of them. And hurry, because they must be mad at you.
Right, okay. Can I use one of these, please? Use. Here we are. Okay, so that gives me 20 points. 20 points of health. That's always the trouble at the beginning of a game. You never know when to use your health kit, because you never know how much health healing it does. Okay, so I didn't get any cake, and that I am very sad about, because I like cake. But we'll leave the cake to one side for a minute, as difficult as that is for somebody as hungry as me. So I thought by cabin they meant that little cabin, but actually I think they might have meant that little cabin that we found right at the beginning, the one that was almost like doghouse sized. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna make this. Oh, gosh. And that, which looks like a cross between a jet engine and that weird black and purple orb thing that was in Destiny. Idiot! Oh gosh, I've died but been resurrected almost immediately, and to be honest it didn't even hurt that much. That's nice. Right, okay. I think this at least confirms my suspicions of where I'm going. So who's hiding out there? Is it more of the offliners? These disconnected people? And also, I might just mention, if you get into a vegetative state, that doesn't make you vindictive. In fact, it probably does the exact opposite of making you vindictive. Makes you impossible. Can't feel vindictive anymore. But never mind, what do I know about vegetables? Literally nothing, because I never eat them. Okay, maybe that's just a beacon to help me get back here. So can I get into the little house now? Into the cabin.
So, this is where you were hiding, you little vermin. Okay, one last favor and I let you go. These offliners have just been unplugged. Look, they're frozen. We're going to do some cleaning. Find yourself a weapon and finish them, please.
You're not serious.
When it comes to freeing up memory, I always am.
Okay. Okay. a big axe. We're not even going to do this with like a gun or something. What's up with the wolf? Why is he just running in circles with his life? Okay, never mind.
You remember the bad kid who terrified you at school? It was him.
Hi. Can I can't go out now, can I? No. Can I? Can I escape? No, it seems not. Okay, it doesn't seem like I have a heck of a lot of choice in this scenario.
Well, I don't remember at all who he was. Let's say he was an asshole.
Yeah, it's good enough reason. What about this poor woman that didn't deserve it?
She was a bitch when she cheated on you in college. You shouldn't get attached to her. She went with everyone.
Right. As opposed to you that tried to get with my...
It wasn't too hard. I even think you had some fun in the end.
Right, can we just accept that you have no right to say that people are, what's the word, promiscuous? Because this captain bloke tried to get with my AI secretary within like 5 minutes of meeting her. Right, you forced me to do this.
Yet, but it won't be long. Now, you can return to your slave life.
Okay.
Wild dose. Logging out.
Right. Okay, right. I don't understand anything. I don't understand anything about drugs. I don't understand anything about cyberistic futures, and I don't understand anything about virtual reality. Putting all of those three things into a game means the most that I understand is that the wolf goes grrr and the axe goes swing. That's about as much as I've got. Is that it? I think this is distracting for the road users. I think that's going to distract people and cause accidents.
So, how nice was this little walk? We'll have to do that again on another occasion.
It was nice of you to invite me. Why not? I'm thinking of something quieter. Something a little bit less like the road crash we've got going on here. Maybe try something quieter next
Our cash
time.
flow is at its lowest. We would have to complete a few contracts in order to rebuild our finances.
Did you hear
And to
the
lower
boss
the
lady?
music
For a
volume.
good time, you have to earn it. So, get to work.
Okay, is there more to this game? Yes, apparently there is. Okay. Whoa, hi friend. Wow, I am so sorry. If you want to enter Simple Joe's place, you have to pay. Who is that, Simple Joe? Simple Joe is me, a simple man with simple tastes. New objective, enter Joe's place. If you find me a fine bottle of whiskey, we could make a deal. Okay, I'm going to leave Joe. Don't cry, Joe. I'll be back with your bottle of booze later. Nice hat. Okay. There's a lot more to this game than I was expecting, and frankly, it's all a bit weird. Error. Reset the system. Oh, okay. That didn't work at all. Wow, you've got cool armor. Sorry, citizen, but you can't pass. Yeah, there seems to be in a bit of a pickle. It seems your driver was really not sober. What happened? Our guidance system had been hacked. Fortunately, there were no casualties. Indeed, but what are you waiting for to extinguish the fire? The tank terminal has crashed and I cannot restart it. Maybe I can help you. I know a bit about computers, possibly it's technology for lying. You won't be able to do anything the tank needs a hard reset. During that shift, our officer Punk can handle it, but I don't want to ask him. So the road is blocked because you don't want to talk to your colleague. Is he that horrible? He believes we can't live without him and I don't want to do anything to show him he's right. Oh dear, I hate those kinds of people. Maybe I can help you? If you can get his help without letting him know it comes from me, that would be great. Okay. Okay, there's a lot going on in this game. It's all very bizarre and mysterious. I thought this was described as an alpha. So I thought this was going to be like 20 minutes max. Okay, right. Hi friend, your officer Daft. I didn't realise that before. Not you, for goodness sake, woman, leave me alone. What's that? Oh, for goodness sake, no, I haven't dealt with it yet, but I will in a minute. Would you calm down? Where's Officer Punk? Right, never mind. Never mind any of that. I would have thought that was Officer Punk. When I try to get closer to him, he just comes into this again, so he must be somewhere else. Somewhere else there's got to be like another soldier, or another police officer, or whatever they are, and then another racial stereotype, it seems. Okay, that's fine. Talk to Molly Bounty. What does Molly Bounty have to say about anything? I'm a volunteer at the animal shelter. We have a few runaway cats that got away. Could you help me find them? Count me in. Find lost cats. Am I doing all of this to earn money? Okay, right. I never realised my job description was so varied. Okay, can I get a job? Will Dos Santos. Would you like to make a bit of cash? You said the magic word. I was waiting for a delivery of special bottles from my favourite customer. Whiskey bottles? Unfortunately, my supplier had his product confiscated and he couldn't deliver it. Special bottles? I'm talking about real whiskey, not synthetic alcohol. I never understood why we had to settle for that in synthetic stuff. Farmland is valuable and food is a priority. Okay. What about these bottles? Sorry, I'm such a talker. Got to make up for all the evenings spent listening to my customers. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a bartender or a psychologist. Some would say they're the same thing. You'll find a crate in the Syndicorp's warehouse. The hardest part will be getting in, but a smart guy like you should be able to manage it. Yes, very smart. I couldn't even get through that English sentence. But never mind. You can start getting my reward already. Is that all? I hope it's sufficient. Okay. I have many, many objectives. Almost enough objectives that you can see them behind my frickin' ugly mug. Let me guess. You want help mending this, don't you? Probably. Idiot. Let's try and deal with one thing at a time, shall we? Are either of you Officer Punk? Okay, this is the Syndicorps. Maybe I can get in here somehow. Officer Biggs. This area is restricted. Are you Officer Punk? You are. Maybe if I can get him to fix the computer, then he'll get out of the way and I can get through here. Did you see the mess in front of the Hollow Girls? One of your trucks has crashed. Honestly, if they were not my colleagues, I would find that shameful. We look ridiculous. Yes, well, I wasn't going to be the one to say that because you know, have a gun in my hand. I can only agree. Don't you think they need a bit of help? I'm afraid you're right, but it would be unprofessional to leave my post like this. Well, I can look after things. Honest. Use observation. Leave. Oh. I don't have any of the skills that I need. I don't have the things that I need. I am very stupid. I don't know how to solve any of these problems. It's a lovely world though, it's lovely and detailed. There's a lot going on in here. Can I go through here? Yes, I can. Access denied, as ever. And another dealer. Back already? That was fast. You didn't forget to bring 3 cryptos, did you? What? Haven't I got them? Isn't that what these are? Oh no, these are credits. Sorry, it's something completely different. Never mind. So I don't have enough money as of yet. I need to find a different unit of currency, it seems. So, I need to get the observation to get him out of the way of the door so I can get to the Syndicorp so I can get the whiskey bottles and he'll maybe give me a free one, and then I can get into Joe's place to maybe get one of the cats. Right. What a strange lot of things I'm doing with my life. Kitty yarn. I have absolutely no idea what to do. I'm at a complete dead end. Where are these cats? There's a note here, I can't read it though. Are there any other locations I haven't been to yet? I feel like I've explored the majority of what's going on here. My hoverbike is broken. I succeeded in starting it. Could you bring one for me? Where am I supposed to find this? Syndicorps have a huge stock of unused gear. Yeah, again, I can't get in there. I'm sure you'll find me looking for him there. Okay. Find a stabilizer. Also, I would just like to state something. Under the objective to do with the cats, it says find Molly's cats. 0 of 3 found. For some reason the cats are in... Hi friend. Are in quotation marks. And I found one of them, and that was the most adorable little meow I've ever heard. Right, okay. At least we've got a cat. If nothing else, at least we've got a cat. That's nice. Is that one of the cats as well? It looks a bit too big to be a cat, but again, I can't deal with that until I have got Officer Punk out of the way, which I can't do without my observation skill. I don't know how to get that. Okay. Can I sneak into the Cindercorps this way, perhaps? Instead of just, you know, like parading through the front door next to all the armed guards like the cretin I am. Maybe I should actually try and be vaguely sneaky about this. Just a thought. Yeah. Okay, I'm not inside. I'm not inside the Cindercorps, but I have access to another area. Can I get through either of these doors? No. So this was a complete and utter waste of my time. Absolutely marvellous. Perhaps I can find some sort of key card or something, or would you jump, man? No. Apparently you wouldn't. It seems I'm not allowed to jump anymore. Which is going to make it like basically impossible to ever get back. But never mind. I suppose I'll have to fall down here. Okay. The hell am I supposed to do? Oh, there's someone else I can talk to. I was planning to spend the evening at the Virtual Love, but they don't accept crypto tokens anymore. Let me guess, you want to change your money into something. The change office is closed, so if you have some credits, I'll buy them. Oh. Right. Okay. So I have 7 credits, but apparently that's not enough. So I need to earn more credits, and then that'll get me cryptos, and then that'll get me the next hit of my wild dose stuff. Okay. So I can see like a chain of events that I would do in order to make progress in this. I'm just not entirely sure what specifically I should do next. I don't know what the first step in all of the many steps are. I don't understand why the crypto change is closed. Maybe it's because it's the middle of the frickin' night. I need crypto tokens. What are they waiting for? Again, use the observations. I was just asking myself if I could make some coin. Money doesn't grow on trees. You have to earn it. You just have to cross the street to find someone who is willing to pay for your services. Let's not get into a discussion about services, payments, and street corners. Do you have any special skills? I've done a couple of things. Tell me about it. I helped out a nurse when the medbots were overwhelmed during their last epidemic, or I saved a merchant during the last conflict when our machines were out of action, as part of an AI development team just before they replaced us. So will this boost one of my skills? Which one's the observation? I haven't got a clue. I guess this is maybe like a technology one. This would be like a bartering one. And this would be like a medical one. No, I guess I'll go for the bartering one. Aggressiveness, +3. It's too bad you missed the last Cindercorps recruitment drive. Okay. You could always send them your resume. You never know. I'd rather die than become a Cindercop that serves the elite. Thanks for the tip, I'll think about it. I've enjoyed wearing a uniform and commanding respect. In the meantime, I should be able to find people in need of muscle. Seemingly not. Seemingly everybody wants me to be observant, and I can't figure out how, or who, or why, or where. But never mind. There's quite many different people in this strange city. Okay, so if I could get into Joe's place, I'd find the last cat. It oddly seems like the cats are like the final task here. Can I use my aggressiveness to get him out of the way? Because I've boosted my aggressiveness a bit now. We need to talk. Yes, scramble is not going to end well for you. Bravo! That's very brave of you to threaten a man in need. Ah, yes. Gallant sort that I am. You should be proud of yourself, champ. The path is clear.
So aggressive. I like that. You'll be a valuable member of the pack, my friend.
Okay, so I've got inside, and now I've found the second cat. Hooray. Empathy loss 1. Oh, hooray! Kitty, and I'm going down the bad path, aren't I? Kitty, I should also just set fire to my own face. But never mind. I mean, it would be a bit more concerning if I set fire to anybody else's. So we've completed one of the objectives. I just haven't got a clue what I'm supposed to do in order to go about solving any of the others, because I can't see any opportunity to make any more progress. Right, okay, I am at an absolute loss. I've wandered around for ages. I can't figure out what exactly I'm supposed to do. The only possible option I have is to say who sent me. Yeah, sub-objective failed. I'm surrounded by incompetent people. How would they manage if I wasn't here? That's exactly what he mentioned. He hinted you might say something like that. Why am I not surprised? Betrayed Officer Daft. Yes. Oh, Officer Daft. Oh. Suddenly everything makes sense. Let's show him how a true cop should behave. Okay, so does it? Can you only achieve like that sub-objective if you've got the observance skill? And there was like some way to get it earlier, but I didn't get it. Oh, goody! I'm now down to like probably -7 on my empathy. Great. Never mind. At least now we've got the cat, if nothing else. And the bottles that they wanted. Much fine whiskey, yes. And presumably I could give one of those to Joe in order to, you know, not be mean to him. But, there you go. I've no idea how you get the observance skill. I'd love to have that, but I can't figure it out. Okay. If I give these to you, you're able to find the crate. Here's the crate. Unfortunately, one of the bottles was broken. How do you explain that? The Cindercorp's thugs. Maybe Lynx could have been injured with a shard of glass. You should ask Molly's chubby alcoholic cat. I don't get the impression that the tact is one of the qualities required to join the Cindercorps. Fine, but I'm one bottle short, so you understand I'm lowering my reward. Okay, I took a big risk. If you don't pay me, I'll break all the bottles that are left. I guess I was wrong, but you've earned your reward. I feel like I'm going down a dark path. But never mind. What's my empathy loss? Oh, none? Oh, that's good. This should hopefully get me a little bit of money, but another crypto token. Yay! Do I now have enough credits for you? I've got quite a lot actually. Do I have enough credits for you? Have you collected enough credits? Yeah, 800 credits. Let's make a deal. I have a crypto token. Yay! Oh, gosh, why is this game so perverted? It's disgusting. Okay, so now I've got 2 of these. So maybe if I can find a stabilizer, I'd get the other one. But how? Oh, can I get into the Cindercorps now, maybe? I didn't see like a doorway or an entrance or anything. There's got to be a stabilizer somewhere. No. There's no way through here. So I'm guessing the logical place for it to be would be through the doors up here, because when you go through the vents, you come out there and there's doors that you can go through there, and that's a Cindercorps building. But I don't know. Let me ask Officer Daft, see if they can give me an update. Can't believe you snitched on me. He's going to be even more annoying than before. Yes, indeed. Well, I wasn't observant enough in order to solve the problem any other way. So there's okay, so there's nothing over here that I can get then. So how the hell do I get into that Cindercorps building? For goodness sake! Oh, gosh, You're trying to tell me that I've been wandering around this world looking for a keycard to access this door in order to get into the Syndicorp's building for like the past 20 minutes for no good reason because it was just here in this nondescript box this whole time? Okay, fine. I've got the bleeding thing now. At least I'd better have. Thank you. Yay, I keep pressing shit because I want to move faster and it makes me move slow and it's driving me mad. Idiot. Okay, never mind. It's over now, right? No, of course not. Why would it be over? Call Nora, call the captain, or call someone. I'm just going to go with Nora, frankly. What? The garbage collector. Nobody replies. Okay, well that was miserable and depressing. The wolves are not what they seem. Are they standing behind me? Okay, no, now we've got some sort of massive clay face monster. Who or even what are you? You are the garbage collector. You are marking. What do you want? Sweep! Right. Okay. Kitty. Well done. That was good. Oh good, original tracks. Those are great. Those definitely don't mean copyright infringement. Never mind. That was quite fun. That was very different and unusual and a bit weird and mysterious. It didn't focus too much on explaining the story, it just put together a few sort of basic concepts that most people are aware of, and then kind of made an interesting use of them. And the nice variety in the environment was lovely as well, starting off with a kind of very familiar human environment, then going into a slightly human but also slightly sci-fi environment in the Wild Dose, and then going on to the sort of sci-fi world at the end, which was a nice sort of build-up, which I didn't sort of consciously notice as we were going through, but upon looking back is quite a nice way of doing things. Anyway, that was quite difficult. I really do not understand the mechanics regarding all of the little bonuses and plus ones you can get in terms of the different stats and skills and stuff. I don't know whether that's based off something like Fallout's karma system in terms of the empathy and maybe the aggressiveness, and then the other skills like the technology and the medicine and stuff, they're useful as sort of perks and things. I don't know. I don't quite get how that all works, but it's interesting and it's different and it's a little bit unusual. So it's also nice to see a take on kind of dystopian future where people are trying to escape and they're not doing it, well I suppose they are doing it through VR, but they're not doing it through a traditional sort of VR, they're doing it through a more unusual sort of way, which is nice. But anyway, that's enough of all of that, I think. This went on a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I genuinely thought it was going to be like half of a shotgun, but as ever, it's always turning into so much more than that. But anyway, that's enough of that for today. Thank you very much for joining me for Wild Dose, first session. Yes, as I said, to be continued as an alpha. Looks like there's going to be more of this in the future. So if you enjoyed this, hopefully there'll be more coming in the future that you could enjoy as well. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other and good night.